Former U.S. President John F. Kennedy eloquently creates an argument that has served as a catalyst for intellectual and contentious debate. He states that the goal of education is the advancement of knowledge and the dissemination of truth. I agree. The goal of education is truly the advancement of knowledge and the dissemination of truth, however. We as African American men have been lying to ourselves for years. Think back. Since the inception of HBCUs in 1837, we have sought to provide the highest forms of education possible to minorities worldwide, especially black men. But we can see an alarming issue plaguing our black colleges today. That issue, the apparent lack of black male presence. HBCUs are truly the cornerstones of African American history and culture. However, the question was asked, are black males truly the catalyst for the survival of these great institutions? I would argue this very point. How can we, as black males, be the catalyst for the survival of these great institutions if we ourselves are increasingly becoming non-existent? A recent study by the Department of Education explicitly states that black men make up 7.9% of 18 to 24-year-olds in America. However, black men only represent 2.8% of undergraduates. In addition, only 29% of black males are graduating in 6 years from HBCUs. Credible scholars argue that this is indeed due to a lack of positive male role models and the absence of the male in the home. Moreover, I contend a different reason. These young men were never taught how to properly utilize their bodies since birth. Here's why. They have never been taught how to stay ahead of the game before they see all of the wrong things. They know right from wrong, yet they speak all of the wrong things out of their mouth, so the devil consistently taps their chin. They bear the weight of the world on their shoulders, desiring to keep their back straight, their chest out to stomach the pain. But they waste time on things they don't need, like thighs and legs, and don't allow their ankles to support them, so they consistently stay defeated. Ladies and gentlemen, our young men are trapped in a world where value systems are based on the latest fashions, social trends, and fictitious desire for immediate economic stability. Education seems to no longer be in the forefront of the minds of our youth world, where young men are so wrapped up in social media or struggle to solve basic social problems. Can't tell you about the new Jordan gamma blues, or can't explain scientific gamma rays. Refer to themselves as real gangsters instead of real men. And we wonder why the black males are increasingly becoming non-existent in the halls of these great institutions. As I come to a close, I am reminded of the sentiments of the late great Dr. Martin Luther King, who once proclaimed, the time is always right to do what's right. And at this point, the right thing to begin doing is telling these young men the truth. A wise man once stated that adversity is the first path to truth. And as a mentor, my duty is to pave the way. My question to you, how many roads have you paved?